Right, I've got to talk about this. And before anybody starts, no, this is not about Sunderland. This is from Kent County Council, but it is too funny not to tell you. So Reform took control of Kent County Council and they decided to change the constitution. And the change that they decided to make? Well, every full council will now end with all councillors singing the national anthem, God Save the King. Now, whether you think that's really patriotic or a complete waste of council time, that isn't the funny bit. Because the Reform councillors made one mistake. They didn't specify how much of God Save the King should be sang. And the Green councillors noticed. And that's when they brought a level of petty that 50 Cent would have been proud of. Because when the next council meeting happened, they showed up with all 6 verses. They didn't hold up placards, they didn't protest, they didn't walk out. They turned up with the lyrics. Just not the bit that everybody knows. This is probably the most British type of political protest I have ever witnessed. The Green councillors sang the full national anthem while the Reform councillors were packing their bags. Not very patriotic, is it? Now, before anyone says we don't sing the full song, in official political capacities, you do. Every single time that I have sang the national anthem while I was a councillor, we sang 2 verses. So the room sings God Save the King, the first verse. And everybody's happy. Reform councillors start packing their bags, they believe the meeting is finished and over with. It's time for them to go home. Except the room is still singing. And this is where it gets magnificent. The Greens just kept going.
Thank you, Mr. Hood. Please sit down, Mr. Jeffrey. Thank you.
Then the Labour councillors joined in, the Lib Dem councillors joined in, and Reform were basically standing there saying, excuse me, you're being too patriotic now. Look at them. Coats on, bags being packed, all while the national anthem is still playing. Meanwhile, everybody else in the chamber has decided that they're doing the director's cut of the full length of every single verse of God Save the King. Verse 2, verse 3, verse 4. And they're showing absolutely no signs of surrender. Eventually they get to the 4th verse before the chairman decides to call an ending to proceedings. But somehow this story gets even better, because while all this is happening, the automatic subtitles on the screen are not playing God Save the King. You cannot read the lyrics of God Save the King on the screen. Why? Because for some reason, when they heard God Save the King, the automatic subtitles assumed they were singing the Star-Spangled Banner, the American national anthem. So you've got Reform councillors introducing the national anthem as a form of patriotism to every single council meeting. Green, Labour and Lib Dems all refuse to stop singing it after the first verse. And the council computer is just sat there thinking, well, maybe we're American now. This isn't even a council meeting anymore, it's Eurovision with potholes. The Reform Council leader said that this was attention-seeking behaviour by the other parties. Brilliant. Come on. You guys introduced the end of council meeting karaoke session, and they're the ones that are attention seeking. Now, politically, you can argue whether councils should sing the national anthem at the end of full council meetings. Personally, I think patriotism is what you can do for your community rather than how many verses of a song you can sing. But forget the politics for a second. As someone who has sat through more council meetings than is healthy for any human being, this was magnificent. Because Reform created the rule, everybody else followed the rule, and they followed the rule far more enthusiastically than Reform ever expected. And somewhere around verse 4, everybody discovered the danger of putting something new into the council constitution without reading the small print. Agree or disagree? Talk to me.